Judicial intervention thwarts Trump administration's mass federal job cuts plan. In a decisive ruling on Thursday, U.S. District Judge William Alsup blocked the Office of Personnel Management from directing federal agencies, including the Department of Defense, to terminate thousands of recently hired probationary employees. The judge presiding from the Northern District of California underscored that OPM lacked the statutory authority to enforce such widespread dismissals, even for employees still within their probationary period. Trump and Musk's bureaucratic overhaul hits legal roadblock. The ruling strikes at the heart of an aggressive downsizing campaign championed by President Donald Trump in collaboration with billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk. Musk, who helms the new established Department of Government Efficiency, has been a vocal advocate for slashing government expenditures, targeting a reduction of $1 trillion from the nation's sprawling $6.7 trillion budget. However, budget analysts warn that such drastic measures may necessitate deep programmatic cuts beyond mere workforce reduction, potentially endangering essential public services. The administration's push to streamline federal operations has triggered staunch opposition from Democratic lawmakers, labor union, and federal employees who argue that the termination not only contravenes established hiring and firing protocol but also pose a dire risk to the continuity of government function. Despite mounting legal challenges, the administration has already initiated layoffs across multiple agencies. On Thursday, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, which plays a critical role in climate research, notified hundreds of probationary employees that their tenure was being abruptly terminated, according to insider reports. Meanwhile, at the Internal Revenue Service, the head of the Transformation and Strategy Office, which oversees agency modernization efforts, alerted his 60-member team of a looming risk that the entire office could be dissolved. David Pedrino, the chief of the division, reportedly announced his resignation, set to take effect within a week. The IRS leadership braces for what insiders describe as drastic headcount reduction in the coming weeks. Further compounding the turbulence, OPM has issued directive mandating that remote employees based outside of Washington, D.C. must relocate to the capital by March 7 or face dismissal. Yet another maneuver perceived as an effort to shrink the federal workforce by attrition. A temporary reprieve, but uncertainty remains. Judge Alsup's injunction specifically nullifies OPM's January 20 memo and February 14 email, which had instructed federal agencies to identifying and dismiss probationary employees deemed non-mission critical. While the ruling prevents OPM from enforcing these directives, Alsup acknowledged the court's inability to directly restrain agencies like the Department of Defense from proceeding with planned termination, as they were not named defendants in the case.